Hey guys, welcome to Mii Paintings. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Veronika and today I will be making rainbow art with all these lovely colors which I chose, and it's this jungle green, Olympic blue, then my grape color, and then this magenta color which I mixed from grape and candy apple. Some lovely names for these colors. So that's candy apple, and then tangelo, and my yellow, electric yellow it's called. I mixed my colors with pouring medium. I mixed 50% of pouring medium and 50% of acrylic colors. The mixture is just right for my little art. It's not too thick, not too thin. And I make my own pouring medium from glue and water. I use PVA glue. I used 60% of glue and 40% of water. That's my formula for pouring medium. I know some people use different formulas, but this one works for me. If you don't have PVA glue, I use the one which I bought in local art shop. But if you don't have PVA glue, you can use Elmer's glue or any other pouring medium which you find in art shop, or you can use flat roll. I'm sure loads of you know loads of different pouring mediums, but this is what I'm using. And if you're interested in my colors, I will put the description down in the description box for you. And now I'm gonna do an important thing. I found out that this gloss varnish works very well as a cell activator, and I bought this in local art shop as well, so I don't have a link for this one, but you might be able to find it online. And I'm just gonna shake it like this, and I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of this spray in each of my colors like that. And now I'm gonna mix it a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. And there will be my rainbow colors. Now some of you asked me to show you how I mix my base color, so I'm gonna do it. It's very easy. I will just put this white color in my cup. There we go. That's white, and I'm also gonna mix it with a little bit of water, but only teeny tiny bit, like that. Few drops of water, and then I'm also gonna mix it with my pouring medium, like this. So that's like, I would say that's probably around 60% of my color, then few drops of water and 40% of pouring medium. That's my white coat for my little art. Here I'm gonna pour it on my canvas. And spread it all around. And I'm gonna use this one. So that's my white, and now I'm gonna mix a little bit more white, which I will put in my special little cup. So let's mix a little bit more, but this time it will be just white acrylic color and pouring medium, like this. Oops. Here we go. And I'm also gonna spray a little bit of that gloss varnish in it. So here we go. Gloss varnish in there. And now I'm gonna show you what kind of cup I'm gonna use for... Oops! Oopsie daisy, I'm a clumsy woman. Never mind. I'm such a clumsy lady. But it's okay. I get over with this. Yep. So, sorry. So this is the cup which I will be using as my flip cup. My kids recently had it for breakfast. And not just this, they usually have like loads of like I don't even know how they are, but that's not important. But when they had it, I thought, oh, this would be a good flip cup. Good cup for my flip cup. So let's start pouring my rainbow colors in it. I will firstly pour a little bit of my white in there, and then all of my rainbow colors. So first I will start with green. So here comes the green. Then I like a little drop of white, just a little drop. Then my blue, lovely Olympian blue it's called. So that's my blue color, drop of white. Then my purple. I like purple. I used to have purple walls, but now I have got blue walls. I changed my mind. So that's purple in there, a little drop of white. And last one, yellow. Here we go. And white on the top. So now it looks like this. You probably can't see a lot. And I'm gonna pour a little bit more white in the middle as well. Oh, I had some yellow in there, but that's okay. Here we go. And I'm gonna get rid of my bubbles, if there are any bubbles. And time to make my flip cup. So, like this. Ready, steady, go. Here we go. Here it is. Now I'm gonna drag it this way and see what happens. Ooh, some lovely cells showing. Ooh, look at these. Wow, how fast they are growing. That's an interesting mixture of colors. I like this. Such a beautiful range of colors, rainbow colors. Let's use my torch again. They are growing so fast. That's a colorful splash of colors. Now let's move it all around and see what happens. That's one corner covered. And this part will be interesting. No. I'm just covering my edges like this, but let's try what happens. When I move my colors down there. I'm not very keen on this part, so let's try to move it. Now that's a colorful splash, and I'm gonna use my torch again and see what happens after that. Ooh, more cells growing. And you know what, guys, I decided I'm gonna roll a balloon over it because I don't feel like this is I would use this. So I have never tried this rolling balloon, so let's try that. Some cells definitely growing, but it looks kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna make something out of this. Kind of like it. Well, not every time is a success, but I'm gonna make this into something. So let's see you soon. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. After a while, I haven't poured for so long, for several weeks, because there were too many things happening, but this will be my first finished pour in 2020, so that's quite exciting for me, and I love how this pour ended up, but I still feel like it needs something, it needs a little bit more, and I feel beautiful bubbles. You know me. If you watched my previous videos, and you know I'm crazy about bubbles and water drops, so I'm gonna paint some water drops in here, and I'm gonna show you how to do this. So maybe next time when you make a pour which doesn't feel like it's 100%, you might embellish it with something interesting. And before I start making my bubbles, I usually use a pencil and draw little bubbles so I can see where they will be and how it will be working, because it's kind of important to see if these shapes and bubbles will work. So I will just show you a little detail, and let's decide I feel like I could have a bubble here. It's usually nice when the bubble has got some interesting background. So this part looks like it could be a good place for my circle. So I usually paint like a light, this is not working, sorry, light circle in here, and then I paint it. So I will paint the rest of my circles and show you how to paint them with acrylic color and pen. Okie dokie, so let's start with the small one. I draw a few here, this one, this one, this one, this one, here. I'm gonna keep this part because I like this part, and I've got big one here and few small ones here, and I might paint a little bit more, but these are the basic water drops which I will be painting, and for that I will be using my Touch New pen, which is size 0.5 millimeters. Touch New, and I bought this in local art shop, so I don't have a link to this one, but it looks like this, and it's great because when I use my brush and a little bit of water, it blends, so I don't have to use acrylic color for my base, and it's easier for me to paint it with this, but you can also paint it with your little brush and black acrylic color. I sometimes do that, but this time I'm gonna use my black pen. So let's start. Here we go. I usually paint or draw the basic shape all around. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect because you will paint it perfectly with your brush. So here's my circle. It's not perfect, but it's okay. I'm gonna use my small brush, size 2, and put it a little bit in the water. And my light source is coming from this direction, so my shade will be under here, and this will be the top part of my bubble. So I'm gonna nicely blend it like this. See, when I use a little bit of water, it makes a beautiful shading, and then you can decide on the shape of your bubble. And underneath there will be a shade. See, I did a little tiny thing, and it's already looking interesting. I love the background of my bubble or water drop. I don't know, bubble, water drop. Interesting thing. Sorry. Now here comes the second part. I'm gonna use my white color. I'm using this Goya color, just a white one. I'm gonna put a little bit of white color on my brush, which is size 6, but you can use whatever brush works for you. And I'm gonna highlight this bottom part with my white color. Blend it a little bit. And then paint the reflection up here. Sorry, this white is not, I don't know, it was sitting in there for a long time. My little reflection up here. And also down here. And here we go. I know this one is not perfect. I will have to a little bit mend the shape of this shade, but yeah, I think you get the idea how to create my bubbles. So now it's time to create like hundreds more bubbles, and then I will show you the finished result. And here's the finished result of my pour with hand-painted bubbles. I think I'm gonna call it Bubble Tornado because it reminds me some kind of space tornado or something like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope I inspired you to create your own beautiful art. Thank you very much for watching, and if you'd like to receive notification every time I upload a new video, please hit the notification bell, or you can also subscribe to my channel where you can find many more interesting videos. Thank you very much for watching and see you soon. Bye!